miles to this place, get in there because it was new. Everybody that worked there is from that country. Like, welcome, thank you, it's nice. Like, all right. So we did see the table. I'm like, I want to get the table. This little dude comes out. I want to get the table. 1 moment to clap the hands. Little dude comes out with this little box. I'm like, how'd that big ass table fit in a little box? You have to make it for the school diver. You know, it's nice. So I'm like, it's New York. Let me give you extra 20. Get the display model. No, that's illegal. I go to jail. Bad things happen on my ass. So I bring the box home. I try and make it, but all the directions are in that language. Like, put the gooba machten and achten home. Like, little stick figure does it in 3 easy steps. Like, bling, bling, bling. I can't. I'm like, so I kind of partially make the box. I'm like, I'll deal with it later. But it's like the box is mocking me. You know, but are you a pussy? You cannot make a table. You're not a man. So finally I make it, but then there's all this extra stuff left over. It doesn't look anything like the original table. There's a piece sticking off. Looks like a wheelbarrow with an erection. I'm telling my wife, you hang your shoes there. That's what that's for. You steer the table. And that's where that name came from, is I think. Some frustrated black man bought some furniture there, kept trying to make it. His wife kept coming in. Are you finished yet? Bitch, I'll kill you. So, getting older. It's not fun getting old. It's not fun. Everything changes. You get injuries from non-athletic stuff. You know, I'm in the bathroom the other day thinking about bills, brushing my teeth. I hear click, my back goes out. I'm walking around like I'm trying to score a calcium. You know, my wife's like, you got to go get a checkup. So I go to the guy, and the checkups, it used to be, you put the thing around your arm, the tongue depressor. It's all good. But this was some different. You know, I walk in, the guy's putting on a rubber glove. He's not doing dishes. So I'm nervous because I know something bad's about to happen. He's like, drop your pants. And I was nervous, you know, because I knew some stuff was going down. So he's trying to calm me down. He's doing finger puppets. Look, it's a crocodile. Oh, it's the rabbit. I'm watching the puppet show. Meanwhile, he ambushes my ass with the other 2 fingers. It hurts so badly, my ass muscle's locked on his fingers. We're caught in this anal holocaust. He looks like he's giving me unleaded, 5 on 5. I'm screaming like Chewbacca. The nurse comes in. She doesn't know what's going on. She's like, relax, let go of the doctor. He's like, young man, the crocodile wants to get out of the swamp. Finally, he pulls out. The fingers of the rubber glove broke off. I had a rubber udder hanging out of my ass. A little party favor. The fans blowing on it. I'm like, last time I see that dentist. So I did this show Last Comic Standing. It was good. It was a good experience, got to do that. And afterwards I got to meet with a producer and pitch my TV show, right? But that didn't go very well, because I go meet the guy. It's like in Williamsburg. He's like 20. He's eating kale chips. He's got a beard. I'm like, And he's looking all wise, He's like, tell me your life in 1 sentence. That's your show. I'm like, I'm a half-Jewish, half-German comedian married to a black woman with a PhD who looks like an Indian. We live in an Italian neighborhood in Brooklyn. Everybody thinks I'm Puerto Rican. He's like, no, it's been done. So you won't be seeing that. Been married a long time. I had an awkward experience. I bumped into a one-night stand. That I had forgotten about before the marriage. But you know how it happens, and it was one of those things. It was an awkward thing. You ever see somebody from a distance, and then up close you start noticing little stuff that's distracting. Like we went back to the hotel room, and the clothes came off. And I noticed she had one really big titty, one. And the other was like a nipple with a hangover. So I'm playing, I think I'm a gentleman, I was playing with the big one like my bow and the little one too, like beep, 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 beep. I got 1 foot bigger than the other. What's the big deal, right? I'm like, it's not going to get worse than this. I look down on her hand, there's no fingers, there's just a thumb. So I'm a gentleman, I'm going to ignore it. But she kept doing stuff. She's like, ooh, it's hot in here. You want something to drink? I'm like, I'll just call room service. She's like, no, I'll do it. Boop, 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 boop. She's like, you mind if I smoke? I'm like, how? Then she starts thumbing through this photo album. So when we hitchhiked through Europe, it's my mom. She passed away. God bless her. Then she got horny. She's like, hey, you, come here. I'm like, I can't. She's like, shh. I said, come here. I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, well, fuck you then, get out, red rum, red rum. Now she's DJing in the Bronx. A yidle, deedle, diddle. So, I saw this on the subway. I saw an English guy trying to navigate the subway system in Brooklyn. He got into an argument with the subway token booth clerk. Nobody could make themselves understood. It was a cultural impasse, you know. So, excuse me, right, I've got this bicycle. I'd like to bring the bicycle on the tube. Could I bring the bicycle on the tube?
And what you gonna do? You gonna take that card, you gonna slide it through the slot.
Cheers. Brilliant. I've got a bicycle, though. I'd like to bring the bicycle on the tube.
You gonna take that card, you gonna slide it through the slot, the line where the money at, and just
Right, I don't think you've heard my question. I've got a bicycle, the wheels ching-ching. I'd like to bring the bicycle on the tube.
Look, I can't understand what you're saying. You need to speak English. Ain't no tube down there, there's a motherfucking train.
I'm DC Benny, guys. Thanks a lot. Good to be here.
I don't know about y'all, man, but that's epic. That's so fucking epic. Oh Lord, man, dude, I tell you that was fucking epic. Matter of fact, I got a text from DC like while we was watching this shit. I'm like, dude, I'm sitting here laughing my ass off to your new stuff now. Oh, this is epic, man. Shit. So, for those who's going to be here at Operation I Got Your 6'2" in October here at the Underground in Charlotte, North Carolina, keep your fingers crossed, because if that man right there, DC Benny, is somewhere close to town around that date, he will be making an appearance at Operation I Got Your 6'2". I was freaking just like, hell yeah, when I seen that. So, Mr. Benny, if you are listening, if you are going to be in town during that time, you know, hey man, looking forward to seeing you. You know, big shout outs to Mr. Benny, man, with the heads up on the new material and stuff like that, giving us a chance to play a little bit of it for him and for y'all, so y'all can laugh your ass off at one of the greatest comics of our time. And nowadays, I mean, he's epic, man. That's just it's just raw. That's just raw, man. It's badass. Yeah, call it what you want to. Call me fanning out. Yeah, I'm fanning out. He's a cool fucking guy, man. But here's a little bit from what we were playing yesterday, one of his newest bits too. And then after this we'll probably get ready to wrap it up. But here's a little bit from yesterday.
Burn your leg, you know. It's not like I don't want to burn my leg. Mike's looking out for me. I got the shorts on. He's not looking at my balls. So we're, you know, it's going on and on and on, and Mike and I start getting kind of close. He tells me in his family there's a tradition. He's like, "Are you still a virgin?" I'm like, "Oh, 6th grade, maybe not, maybe not." And he's like, "In my family, there's a tradition where you hit 13 and we get you a prostitute." And you lose your virginity. And he's like, "What do you think about that?" I'm like, I think that's great. You know, I think that's a fine tradition. And he's like, "Because we could." He's like, "I might do that for you." He's like, "You sell enough ice cream, I might do that for you." I'm like, "This guy's fucking awesome. You know, this is amazing." And he's like, "Yeah, we could work that out." Somewhere on the truck, I'm working, and Sue Mike is not. None of the other kids are on the truck. It's just me and Mike. And everyone's like, "How'd you get this job?" It's great. So, I'm smoking Marlboro Lights, I'm drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, I'm reading Playboys. 4th of July comes around. Mike's like, "Look, this other kid, Joe, that was supposed to work with me 4th of July on the mall," this is Washington, D.C. He's like, "On the mall, this kid called in sick or something." He's like, "You want to work with me?" He's like, "Here's the thing. You got to spend the night because... I I got to park the truck in a lot. I got to get my car. I got to drive back to the place. So you got to spend the night. It's going to be a late night. He's like, can you do it? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, you got to ask my dad and everything. So Mike comes over. He meets my dad and my mom and he hangs out. And I'm like, dude, Mike's cool. I'll spend the nights like a sleepover and everything. Boom, boom, boom. We are work. I make a little money. Buy some tennis shoes. So I remember my dad, while Mike came over, my dad comes out and he pulls me around the corner. He's like, listen, he's like, I don't know, but he's like, are you sure this guy is cool? This guy, Mike, I mean, hangs out with a lot of, children. You sure he's cool and everything? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Mike. It's the ice cream man and everything. So he's like, all right, you sure? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I trust your instincts. So 4th of July comes. Mike and I, we take the ice cream truck to the mall, which is like, downtown Washington, D.C. with the fireworks and everything. I see kids I know from school. I see this one girl I have a crush on. I get to give her a free ice cream sandwich. I'm like, it's on the house. The power is unbelievable. I can't, to this day, I've never experienced anything like that. It's amazing, right? We're there all night. Mike's like, we sold out of fucking ice cream sandwiches. We never sell out of ice cream sandwiches, nutty buddy. So we wrap up and we drive the ice cream truck out to a lot in Upper Marlboro, Maryland that's got like a chain link fence and all this shit around it. We park it. We get into Mike's old Cutlass, which smells like, cigarettes and failure. And we drive out and we drive out to, and I'm lost. I mean, I have no idea where I am. I'm in 6th grade, right? We drive out to this house, which is some kind of group house in the middle of Maryland somewhere, right? And we get there, and I see this lady in a rocking chair in a fucking house dress outside smoking a cigarette. And she's like, we pull up, and she's like, you're 4 months late with the rent. You're 4 months late with the rent, Rob. And I'm like, Rob? Hey. And he's like, don't worry, I got it under control. Here's some cash for an hour or whatever. And I'm like, Rob? She's like, 4 months late. She's like, what's another one of your little fucking helpers or whatever? So, whatever. So we could walk in, and I'm like, hey, Mike, why'd she call you Rob? He's like, I don't know. She just doesn't know my name. She's fucking crazy. Yeah. So we get to his room, which is where we're staying. And I'm looking and he's like, all right. So he's like, this is Army style. This is Army style. This is July, 4th of July. There's no air conditioning. It's hot as fuck in this room. And I'm like, where am I sleeping? He's like, it's Army style. You're sleeping on the bed. We're bunking together, Army style, right? And I'm like, Army. What Army's that? Where the recruits, bunk together. And he's like, it's like the Foreign Legion. So there's no couch or anything else to sleep on. So he's like, in the Army, people sleep in their underwear because it's hot and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm a little scared. I'm a little bit scared because I'm in the middle of Upper Marlboro, Maryland, middle of fucking nowhere, in this house with a dude who said his name was Mike, but his name may be Rob, in this bed, and I'm in my underwear. So I'm laying there in my underwear. The lights are off. And he's like, and I can't sleep. I mean, I'm in 6th grade, And he's like, dude, you can't sleep? He's like, how about a massage, right? Right, I know. I really did say it. And so I'm like, what do you mean a massage? He's like, a massage will get you to sleep. So he starts rubbing my neck. He's like, just take this T-shirt off. It gets in the way of the massage and everything. He's like, hey, he's like, I'm not gay, you're not gay. We read the Playboys, we fucking smoke Marlboro Lights. Boom, So I'm getting this massage, and it's a little strange. And then his hand kind of snakes down to under the elastic of the underwear. And I'm like, all right, this massage is good right now. We're good. That's, I think, enough massage. I'm feeling really fucking tired. I think I can go to bed now. So I go to sleep, and I wake up in the middle of the night. And I don't know how I woke, and Mike's hand was on my junk, and it was holding it like he was